Live.
Hello, welcome back to Alabama Live. I'm Sally Pitts.
And I'm Jasmine Williams. Thanks so much for joining us. Still to come this morning on Alabama Live, we'll talk with event organizers about a poetry and storytelling workshop that is happening this week, plus how you can participate.
But first, let's check in with WSFA First Alert meteorologist Amanda Curran. Amanda, I cannot remember the last time we were so excited to see some rain.
Yeah, you know, we already know, living in Alabama, October is a traditionally dry month. Unless we get some kind of tropical system brewing in the northern Gulf, we usually are not dealing with a lot of showers or storms. So we're very lucky and fortunate to say that we have a good amount of rain in the forecast today, but I don't want you to necessarily think that this is a drought buster, because one day of rain is not going to undo weeks and weeks of dry weather. But hey, anything will help. Here's a big look at what we're tracking here in the Vance Law Firm Storm Track Zone. We zoom in a little bit closer and bring you into local radar to give you a better close-up perspective. You can see the heaviest of the activity, not only just the rain, but the storms too, are over western portions of central Alabama. We've seen a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings so far today. The biggest impact, not only the localized heavy rain, gusty wind, and possible hail with some of these stronger storms. Doesn't pour on everyone today, but Sally and Jasmine, we're going to walk you through the forecast and let you know if and when rain rolls through your area, how it could impact you. All coming up with a full look at your forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Amanda. Happening this weekend, AARP Alabama and the Montgomery Botanical Gardens are teaming up to host free storytelling and poetry workshop.
Joining us now over Zoom to tell us all about it is Maggie Stringer and Ann Hales. Thank you so much for joining us here on Alabama Live.
Happy to be here.
Maggie, we'll start with you. What is the theme of this weekend's workshop?
We are offering a series of literary programs, poetry and storytelling. It's a husband and wife team, Dr. Jackie Trimble and her husband, Joseph. Jackie has already done a poetry session with us, and this coming Sunday at 3 o'clock, Joseph Trimble will be doing storytelling and with us. And he's saying that it's a workshop because participants are going to be involved. And Joseph is going to help us craft and write our own personal stories.
What a great event. Who is welcome to participate? Any age limits?
Any age limit. We are inviting all, but you do need to register so that we will know how many participants we will have.
And Ann, why storytelling? Why was this so important to offer to people in the community?
Well, this is something that we wanted to do. Storytelling can really lift the spirits of people around you. And with AARP, we know that. We use storytelling a lot with caregiving efforts and other things. Everybody has a personal story to tell, and everybody has something that they can share that will impact people around them. That's why this is something that can be used, like I said, like Maggie said, with anybody can do this. And this workshop will help you discover the best way to tell your story, to discover your story. But he does ask, so Joseph asked that everybody bring a personal item, something that will kind of spur a memory for you, that it will help you in writing the story that day and telling that story. But I think this will be a great workshop, and it's also outdoors, which, you know, it's going to be in at the Botanical Gardens in the beautiful Oak Park. It's a place where we can build community and people can gather and connect, get outside, kind of be safe, and kind of get away from being isolated. We felt so isolated for so long, I think, during COVID, and this is a good, safe way to do that.
Yeah, that fresh air can just make you feel better, and there's something therapeutic or healing about sharing our story. And what do you hope that people will get from this event?
I hope that people just get that sense of community. They feel connected to other people, and they realize that they have something important to share. Everybody has an important story to share with others, and this will help you tell that story and discover some strategies to tell it in the most effective way.
You always hear the saying, everyone has a story to tell.
Also, Mr. Trimble believes that storytelling is dying out, and we think that more storytelling opportunities will inspire our younger generations to pass on family history and legacies. And we also want to let our future generations know that someone was here before them, before they were here.
Storytelling is an art. Give us the details one more time about this workshop. When and where is it?
It's at 3 o'clock in the Botanical Gardens. Excuse me, Maggie. I can let you tell. It's at 3 o'clock in the Botanical Gardens, which is in Oak Park, across from Jackson Hospital. 3 o'clock on Sunday, this Sunday. We do ask that people register because there is a limit to the participation because it is a classroom type setting, but it will be in the garden. And Maggie, you can tell more specifics.
Well, Mr. Trimble also would like for participants to bring a memento, a memorable object that will inspire you to begin your story, something that might be a childhood article, but anyway, it will start you off to tell your story.
All right, Maggie Ann, thank you for all this information, and thank you so much for joining us here on Alabama Live. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.